I don't think anybody wants to be down there.
No. As the hit comes in towards Mound.
Would have maybe even had an opportunity for some kind of Mound crunch if they really wanted to. Boo could have thrown that paranoia from C main. Maybe they pop out of the door, but it's just a safer line where they're going to stack up towards C.
They're checking this
all the way in spawn. Yeah, they're ready.
Yeah, is on. Most likely he gets a paranoia himself. DH right into the face of Rienzo. Right click sent him packing. Benji stepped up. Quickly though is nullified. Boo eventually peers. Benji not so much. Looks like he was able to turn it to some degree. Here's a paranoia that catches on the stacks at the back of the site. Grab that also thrown into Meteor. Is able to spray down. Rienzo's already found 2 with the Sheriff and now is threatening further. Punishment.
1.
There'll be a flood of util now coming in. Grabnet doesn't connect. Buzz gets ahead of it. It's going to be a showstopper for Mini Boo. He whips around and catches DH out. Easy's got his work cut out from now. Clone around the corner as Boo retreats back into tree, but that line still being covered by Benji, tucked in the corner.
So much of these little util combos from Heretics just absolutely obliterating G2 in that matchup, and so far it's much the same. What a shot from Wu.
Completely unnecessary headshot there.
Yeah.
Wu just found
a little foul. Didn't need to do that. Just a body shot.
Now and a light down onto the side. Spot Isu instantly dispatches him. And Mini Boo is disgusting. Just add water and you've got it.
T1 players are just absolutely surrounded on the site. Look at the mini-map right now. They have nowhere to go.
And they can't get at Heretics. Wood keeping them at arm's length here.
And now he just teleports back to C. Look at Meteor. How is he in B? What is this timing?
He just crept up on this. No one watching it. Rand's clearly unaware. There could be a player so deep, but now Wood has to try and keep T1 at arm's length over us. Benji takes down Buzz, but trades out. Meteor right behind him, led by the Horn, and Wood finds the timing downstairs. It's effective. Rand's still fighting on the side here. And it's all unstacked.
He has that paranoia, and we've seen on multiple C retakes that has been the critical utility piece for Heretic's success getting back in. They've got the man advantage on top of that as well. How can T1 possibly win this out?
Gonna be a paranoia to set them up just as you put it. Mini Boo gonna drop down, and DH really could barely fight for himself. The util for Heretics in the 3-player push through the smoke gets the... Send a Prowler in, but DH is there to cut it to the quick. Grabnet, TP away. Stacks has got a good angle to catch the players up on the site, and they're not ready for it. Rientali's able to take the trade. DH has to respect this corner. Play off him with Buzz. The crossfire is too much to handle. And Benji with a bit of damage. Here he hears these ghost shots. Playing his life for the most part as Buzz sliding forward. Opens up for DH to take the trade, but Benji finds him in response. Here comes Stacks. Boo though crucial.
Going to be going up against. Could try to deny an angle with the smoke. Maybe if he hits a good paranoia.
I don't think he's thinking about it at all. He's holding on to that paranoia and wants to take this challenge himself. Hopes to maybe salvage a stinger to give away. That was Wood opting to rendezvous away. It's going to be Izu up on the side. Happy to hold it down. 3 for him and maybe more. Boo steps up, but that stinger at close range is deadly.
Yep. This time it's just going to be DH on the cross. He's going in, so is Buzz.
Buzz wants to fight this fast lane, throwing up DH up on top of Rubble. Finds his, but it's all falling apart on both sides of the Rubble fight. Team Heretics have shown themselves to be the dominant team.
That was a
walk up and fight the player at Rubble.
Frankly, we are looking at a map that every team going up against Heretics is going to need to respect in the pick ban. You do not.
One of Heretics players, it could be a problem. Then he was swung on by Buzz. But Benji trades into a favorable scenario now for Heretics. 3v3.
Coordination was off there for T1. Buzz in perhaps an opportunity for him backside to tuck, get that steel garden off, and then fight while the spike is trying to be planted.
Ops here.
Danger on the cross. Root had the line with the op.
I've seen 2v5 clutch here from Heretics in this same situation. And it's an O-scope on Meteor. Whips that one right down on him, but Izu now's good. And the looks of things, no catch. So still no inroads for Heretics.
This is all just to distract, so Heretics can make this attempt towards C, but they're all hit by the Nightfall. 3 players.
Sax is ready for a butt to showstop, but it all breaks down into a cacophony of action as Boo have to fight 2 with the Sheriff. Buzz still fighting here at Rubble, and Boo's the only one that stands in his way, but he's been chunked down to 9. This could go either way, but Buzz...
Fight, but Izu goes down. Woot denies Bo.
And he's done it with a rifle of all things. DH trying to make a swing on them. Buzz wraps around. Overdrive at extreme range claims Benji.
The spike is loose in spawn. Buzz is fully committed. Wu doesn't want to take the fight. Possibly wanting to play for halls. Maybe flip the site.
Yeah, it's too shallow to be a mound hold.
Now both fades should be able to get those haunts back online. DH has a couple smokes. Both players coming through door. Rien's in the off angle.
Lined up for this. First, clearing of mound. Stacks and DH going to check the site. Smokes here for DH now. Horn thrown out. Rien gets contact. But now hit by the paranoia straight away. Fast lane comes up. Make it hard to see the wood for the trees. For one though. Buzz somehow still untouched amidst all of this action.
This is one of both trips actually got broken by shots, even the backside one.
That's huge. Well cleared by T1, and now Easy's ready to fight on the side. Dirty swing around the corner.
No,
and Benji.
No,
Yes, give me more.
You can't be doing that. Way into the site, ready to anchor.
That smoke and Link, though, is giving them pause for thought. They might try and fight around the Link here itself. It's going to be Rian's able to take Buzz out of the game. Meteor waiting for the push up, though. Here's Rian's on the side, commanding it.
Players, 3 of which are here from Heretics. Hunter's Fury even comboed with that drift.
Easy's going deeper. He's in Boba now. Can he emerge and make a fight of this? He emerges indeed, and the bucket.
DH's backside, what on earth? Takes the isolated duel.
Alone. Virtually alone. Rian's going to try and dig him out here, but there's a lot of threat here for Heretics. Look at the player back in Boba. Izu in a position to disrupt. Rian's has to fight on multiple fronts now, and he has the composure to take it away. To Heretics Mountain. T1 have struggled to stand up against it, but now at least they've got a buy to work with in a fast play on the A side. But Wu does this every time! He just gets in the way, plants his feet, takes a fight. A Meteor is down, but there's still more to be done. Now Boo opts out of the fight in elbow.
Just blinded up, didn't have the opportunity onto Boo.
3 for the attention here, I think, for T1 is over towards B.
DH teleport all the way in spawn. Heretics are certainly aware that this could be his location of choice as the rest of the T1 side opt to get through B main. You can see the gate crash going in inside. What a timing!
My goodness! Does he expect the second though? Benji is at least there, but it's still a split. Look at the B side. That has pulled everyone from Heretics off that side entirely, and now they're going to set up in Boba.
They want to push for more. They want to take a fight to TH.
Flash out of the smoke, but no, it's going to be Boo and Rienz that shut them down. This now puts Heretics at a numbers advantage, and Woot is on the wrap.
That is a pacey flank right now from Woot. Does T1 try to fight elsewhere? What is the move? No, posted up in main is Meteor. He expects it. Stacks taking a duel.
Woot tries to step up, but Meteor shuts him right on down, and it's on Rienz again. Shock darts to work with, and Stacks is low and subject to them. The Meteor.
And then DH just gets a second on a mini move through the smoke. Was he pushing through? What is happening in mid? It's chaos.
This spreads Heretics so thin across the map now.
T1.
Back to A.
They've opted for a fast pivot towards A. Smoke up onto Link so Buzz with some safety can get through onto this site. It's just Boo on the anchor. But Buzz is so crazy with the movement.
Big win there though for Boo. At least slows things down and then gets the heck out of dodge. Boo on the side still has for that apparently, but the swing into the line for Izu gave him the edge. Riencia has to respect the relay. Bolt backs off, but Buzz still wants more. Asks the question of Woot. And there's a snappy answer from the Turk. This out first, so Rienz is going to have his back turned as T1 emerge. Oh, that's brutal. Knife between the shoulder blades, and now T1 can quickly pounce on this A hit. This leaves Heretics in disarray. They're not quite ready for it, but Boo emerges, single person. It shows up. Spike down at least. Boo, though, he's looking worse for wear. Everybody on Heretics getting a taste of it. And now Meteor wants to step up and get the job done himself. Back behind the box, Wood goes. Miniboo at least have a swing off his contact, and so it Stacks. Gives himself away, stepping forward. Miniboo will remain tucked. Meteor somehow isolates one player amidst 5 of them.
God, he's so sharp. And he wants more.
Sticking around, but this is a dimensional drift. Miniboo gonna go deep for info, and Meteor gets 2 for that. That's big, and he's given T1 a real shot at this round. But that dimensional drift will clear all of elbow and set up this 2-pronged assault on the A side. Stacks into the timing. Benji knocked down to 47, but that's all he's...
How can he possibly win this? Has to connect this op shot right now on the Miniboo swing.
Miniboo patience, knows he's got time and makes the swing, sees the knee. Miniboo, crucial 3K in that round. Trying to get in there, letting the TP come out. Where does DH find himself? In Boba now, ready to reinforce. It's only Meteor left in the site. Can he do anything as the sole anchor? Izu's going to get in now as well. He can play off this. The flash is good. Relay board is there, and Izu emerges with the shorty. It's DH following up on it. Rienz for 2, somehow. Keeps Los Niños in the round, and they have a spike to deliver elsewhere, I see.
How does Izu get away with this? Every single dimensional drift, he pops out with the shorty for 1. Now Boo is isolated on the site. Rienz isolated in mid. This timing against Buzz could be everything.
Izu might see him.
This onto Izu.
He's not looking. He didn't look towards bottom mid, but Buzz at least is able to recover. Just a whiff shot there on Izu for Rienz hurts him. I mean, now Boo, man, a few words.
Whiff shots and Rienz in the same sentence. That doesn't add up. Can't really do the math on that one, but it just happened. It's all in the hands of Boo, the IGL.
Sees Buzz first. Breaks up the 1v1. T1 can't swing him at the same time. They've got to go for the spike. Izu again has to clutch from low health. Gets it to half. Boo. Does he have a sense for this timing? Izu out in the open. The correction is there. Man, a few words, but clutches up when it counts. Boo gets Heretics ahead by 2.
The unlikely hero for this Team Heretics side. A squad with some of the best shooters in the world, but it's their IGL Boo who wins out the 1 for
paranoid up. DH can't convert. Benji does take a bit of damage through the wall, but that's not enough.
He's bought time though. His teammates are here and there's 15 seconds to plan.
Here it is out of Elba. They're going to go. Hunter's Fury from the end. Knows that DH is in the back of the side. It's Benji for 3! And Heretics, they navigate some extremely... Now, Woot's gotten into his little corner, but he's very low. Sees a little bit of Meteor's hat there through the wall. And now DH down. He finds his way out of this position. He had 2 players looking straight at him. Sight little with smokes, and he's still...
Pretty narrow, and if there's a smoke down, it is an easy lane to play from stairs and just spam right into the choke.
Yeah, that's even with most of the Cypher trips being placed in market and so contact is Izu knows there's already Heretics players on their doorstep and Woot doesn't even ring the bloody bell. He's here to throw down. Stack's paranoid, has to take a beat. DH also with a smoke in his way. Heretics haven't been able to plant, they don't have the space yet, but they ping Stacks out and they take him out of the game. Now Meteor and DH at the TP forward has been pinged out. Woot though fully...
Paranoia hasn't let it loose yet, but Heretics want to fight forward into Link. They want to take the fight to T1.
Miniboo wants a timing here, going to try and go after the Sova. Rien's at the back of the site, pinged out by the Recon now. It's about to get messy. Rien's backside, found 2 already, and Miniboo wants to push out towards that spawn side. DH in trouble, behind the smoke. Stacks gets himself a better rifle. Man.